Hi, this is Scott with Rendell Certified Cleaning Services. And just a minute ago I showed you how we do a inspection on a rug, checking the foundation, the top or the pile fibers, and also the fringe itself. And one of the ways that we determine the type of fiber on the top of the rug, or the side for that matter, the foundation, is we'll actually take a fiber from an inconspicuous spot or maybe a fray and we'll snip it off, and then we're going to do a burn test. We just take a simple lighter. We can't use a match because a match will have a sulfurous smell and throw the burn test off completely. And we just simply burn the fiber. One of the things I'm doing now is sniffing the odor from the smoke to find out if it has a discerning, what type of discerning odor. And this one has sort of a sweet yet natural type of smell, like a burning, like cotton candy smell, I guess would be a good way to describe it. And I've actually been to Korea where they eat the silkworm cocoons. So they'll roast them first and it smells just like this. So I'm going to say that this is probably going to be silk, because that's what silk is made of, is from silkworm cocoons. And so what we do next is we look at the fiber, the bead on the top of the fiber after we've burned it. If it's crumbly, then it's not going to be a plastic. But if it's like a shell, that almost looks like a shell of what I just burned, like an exoskeleton. And that's a further indicator that it's a wool, or I'm sorry, it's a silk fiber as opposed to a wool. Wool smells like burning hair. Silk smells like burning cotton candy. And also we've got the shell that's an exoskeleton, whereas with wool, and not always will the exoskeleton be remaining because it'll ash up and fall quickly, but with a wool it always will, and with the silk sometimes it will just stay put like this. I'm going to take the tip of it and pull and see if it feels like a bead. And you can see what happens, it just crushes in my fingers, it crumbles apart. There's no plasticky bead on the top of that, which further indicates it's a natural material as opposed to a nylon or an olefin, which is made of plastic. Finally, we're going to take a look at the see if there's any exoskeletons left after I've touched it, and there's not because I've crushed them all down. But yeah, so that's really the difference. What we're trying to determine, there's a product in the market called rayon, which looks surprisingly similar to silk, and the difference, the way we can tell the difference is primarily doing a burn test, and it will smell just like burning paper. This does not smell like burning paper, and it doesn't smell like burning hair, so it's not a wool. So we've ruled out rayon and wool, and now we're down to silk. So that's how we determine the fiber content of a rug.